I'm so confused. Hey, look. It's a nice little... Actually, I think that was on the door last time. Wait, where are we going? Oh, the town commons. That's down here. What if we go in here? We can go in the bakery. Maybe we can buy some bread. Mmm, bread. Look at all that bread. How have you been? Lord's been kinder to me than the peasants. These are difficult times for them, Andreas. They could use your help. My help? How? Talk to the abbot. He may respect your opinion more than mine or the peasants. I would have hoped he could see that his behavior is not Christian, but something is clouding his judgment. I suppose I could have a word with him. I'm not sure what good it will do. We must try, Andreas. These men are fair and hardworking, but they have been pushed down for too long. They've been becoming desperate, and desperate men can forget their faith and turn to violence. It won't come to that, will it? Perhaps not, but I don't want to take that chance. There's no need to. There's no reason why the abbot can't come to a good and Christian accord with the people of Tazing. Maybe it's only pride that's standing in the abbot's way. I hope that your counsel and God's light cannot touch his heart. I will do what I can. Thank you, and God bless you. Okay, well, something. Can we have some bread?
Want some rice? Of course you do.
Ooh, this looks nice. Everyone seems to be working hard for the bonfire tonight. The commons look festive, decorated like this. Look at all the flowers, Master, and the bonfire's huge. How's the fire coming? Those logs work out all right for you, Andreas? Coming along as expected. Nearly finished with it. It's all in place, Otto. Good, good. Alright, everyone, remember, after the bonfire tonight, we celebrate as usual. We will all gather in the woods, and the women will collect herbs as calm as tradition demands. Otto, the abbot has forbidden harvesting in the forest. Please, for everyone's sake, reconsider your actions. Thank you, Father, but the abbot's orders goes against God's law. The forest belongs to all of us, as do all its game and fowl and fish. He cannot claim ownership over that which the Lord gave us to hold in common. No, I'm sorry, Father. We'll proceed as planned. Tazing has never let anything in the way of our St. John's customs as long as I can remember. We won't start now. And remember, tomorrow I will show you proof that as sure as the sun turns round the earth, God and our saints are with us. Good day, Andreas. I love how they're all here. So they heard this. Hello, Brother Washslav. I don't know how to pronounce that. You looked upset at Otto's announcement. Is everything alright? Otto is becoming more aggressive in his defiance of the abbot. Father Gernot will not take this news well. Well, who's telling? How could the abbot stop them? He can't exactly chase them all. Well, who's telling? Otto just announced his plan to the commons, and Tennessee is a small town. Of course the abbot will hear about it. Fair point, but why is the abbot so angry about it? Didn't you just hear Father Thomas, Andreas? The abbot declared the woods off limits. Anyway, it's not for me to say. I'm sure the abbot will tell you more. He sent me with an invitation for you to dine with him tonight. I'm sure the father will want to discuss the situation over supper. Well, I suppose I can attend. Does the invitation extend to Caspar as well? I'm sorry, Andreas, but Father Abbot was asked you to come to his house alone. Oh no, he's gonna murder me! Oh no, I'm gonna get murdered. Oh, it's probably his handwriting. Oh no. He's gonna murder me. Whew. Please tell the abbot I'll be seeing him this evening. Well, I guess we'll see what all the fuss is about. I'll meet you at the back of the guest house after dinner, alright? Wait, I thought it was supper. Can I help set up the festival decorations while you're with the epic? I think they made a mistake. Supper is dinner, and dinner is lunch. Isn't it? Yes, but be back before sundown, alright. Yes, thank you, Master. I'll see you later. Am I wrong? Supper is dinner, and dinner is lunch. Yeah, it says supper there. They said dinner. I used the wrong noun. I guess I can just talk to people. Ding dong. Let's go in here, just for fun. Oh look, there's nobody home. Can I go up the stairs? Can I go upstairs? Let's see how I go upstairs. I cannot. Everybody's outside. I'm going down here. I'm gonna take the roundabout way. Let's talk to Martin. Andreas Maler, good to see you. Look at that pig! Look at that pig! It looks so weird. Good to see you after all these years. I'm surprised you say that. Your parting words to me back then were hardly kind. Were they? It's been a long time, I don't remember. You told me to eat shit. Oh god, that's bad. I was such a little shit, haha. Well, sorry for being such an asshole back then. Seems like you've learned a lot since then. 7 years is a long time for a young man, especially one going through what I was. What happened to you anyway? Oh, right. You know I stole some of the Baron's things. I didn't make it that far with them. I tried to sell them in Walgau, and I got robbed. Serves me right, I guess. Luckily, they didn't find the coins I was carrying. The money carried me around Bavaria for another month and a half. Then I started stealing. I grew bigger and more confident over time. I became a highwayman. You were abandoned? Hard to believe, I know, but yes. Anyway, it didn't last long. I eventually got scared out of it. I had a partner for the last few years of my adventures. We tried to rob some Italians. We thought they were merchants traveling under the banner of St. George. But they were soldiers guarding money from the Bank of St. George. Exactly. I learned that later. My partner didn't survive the encounter. I was wounded and alone in the wilderness. I thought of my father, my mother, Brigida. I realized I couldn't remember Wolf's face anymore. I had to come back and take up the responsibilities I had left behind. It's good that you did for everyone's sake. You may be right. Mom and Brigida couldn't run the farm after Dad died. It was for the best that he wasn't here when I got back. It's all in the past now. Just need to look forward. It's quite a speech you made back at the Commons. He needs support. The townsfolk aren't as committed to opposing the abbot. They have less to gain and more to lose if the abbot chooses to get the Duke involved. Anyway, I have to get back to work. Good talking to you, Andreas. Alright, until later. Oh, I guess I can't go this way. I thought I could go this way. Nope, I can't go this way. I thought I could. Where does this go? It goes over there. Hey, look, there's baby chickens. They also look like they have seen things. We've never been to the mill. Like, not once. Not once a week. Let's go to the forest. We're not supposed to be here. It's illegal. Let's illegally go into the forest. I'm doing illegal things. They're gonna arrest me. Maybe this is why. The carving of Saint Satia. It looks quite old. Okay. That's it. Alright. Interesting. Okay. Well, I know what's out here now. On the plus side. And there's a meadow, too. Oh, it goes here. Alright. Alright. Ba-ba-bum. Where are we eating? Let's talk to him. Where are we eating? Let's find out. Oh, the abbot's house. Oh, the abbot's house is there. The prior's house is there. Wow. Okay. He, of course, has a big house. +2 sword and ring invisibility down the mine shaft? Probably. Hey, it's a dog. Let's pet the dog. Nice. Success. We successfully pet the dog. Alright. Gernot, let's have dinner. Please don't murder me! Do not murder me, Gernot. He's the murderer. He's gonna try to murder me. You know he is. That's why he wanted to place the blame on Pierogi, or whatever his name was. I'm glad to see you receive my invitation. Are you ready to eat? Yes. Good. I don't think I should eat his food. Andreas, welcome back to Sir Cursow. Thank you for having me, Father. Please, you accepted my invitation. I know you are a busy man. Come sit and let's pray. Oh, he says the same prayer, the bounty one. Oh no, he used, Lord, direct each of us here toward your wisdom, prudence, and guidance in our future actions. He says something else. Amen. Thank you for joining me on... Well, look at this food. This is quite... It appears you've done very well for yourselves. I hope you remember your time at Cursow fondly. You look well suited to your profession and fame. How have you been faring since your stay here? I spent much of my time painting commissions in France and learning from other artists there. Yes, I heard the king spends a great deal of time as a patron of the arts. I spent most of my time in the Sorbonne's library, Father, since I haven't been able to come back here. Yes, that has been regrettable, but I am glad you have been able to pursue your God-given passion. Thank you, Father. Wish I had more time for the subjects I enjoy painting, but I doubt my travels are why you asked me here. What is on your mind, Father? In truth, I had hoped to discuss the rising tensions between the Abbey and the townspeople. I'd like to clarify the situation to you, Andreas. Clarify? What exactly? I want you to ensure you understand the circumstances objectively, from all angles. I believe you've only heard from one side of the issue, Andreas. Otto's little speeches about taxes don't account for the entire situation. Where are the tacos? Yeah, I don't know. Why demand such high taxes from them, Father? What do we got? We got Plum pudding, pheasant. Let's go with pheasant. With a scriptorium closure, the taxes are necessary to make up for the lost income. Surely there's another option. Do you really need to raise taxes that much? Just because you decided to close the scriptorium doesn't mean the townsfolk should suffer. Surely there's another option. Do you really need to raise taxes that much? Brother Guy has gone over the Abbey's expenses carefully, Andreas. Raising taxes is the best way to cover these costs. What about prohibiting the peasants from using the forest? That's a new restriction. Plum pudding, whatever that is. The forest belongs to the Abbey, and the peasants have no right to use it. Legally, it's theft. It doesn't harm the Abbey to let the townsfolk pick up sticks. Why bring the issue up with me, then? Don't you need to talk? It doesn't harm the Abbey to let the townsfolk pick up sticks. Such theft deprives the Abbey of its natural resources. Since the Abbey does not produce anything else, it must be able to sustain itself somehow, especially under such financial stress. Have you no pity for anyone in Tazing? I am more upset to hear the townsfolk have no pity for us. I hear they will continue their disobedience by collecting herbs on St. John's Eve. The whole town knows I've forbidden it. The matter is grave, and I will excommunicate anyone who defies my order. You would condemn the town over something so petty? That is up to them. Remaining impartial will be impossible as long as you're in town. Support me in ending this foolish rebellion. You have a reputation in town, Andreas. You're a successful man, and the townsfolk believe they are like you. I'd like you to convince the other townsfolk, the printer, for example, that this uprising is not in their best interest. The rest of the town will follow, and the peasants will have no chance to resist. We can end this peacefully. I don't want the town to come to harm. It is a precarious situation, but I do not understand your point of view. You're being an asshole. You're being an asshole, dude. The peasants have genuine grievances. Why not talk to them and negotiate? The peasants have genuine grievances. I am a forgiving man, but Otto's stubbornness has challenged even me. Otto is past the point of talking, Andreas. That's why I'm begging you for help in the matter. Please, take more time to think about it. I apologize. We must conclude for now. Well, I didn't get murdered. I must excuse myself. I am expected to lead a service on Compline tonight. Think on what we've discussed, Andreas. I trust you can find your way out. I will, Father Abbot. Good night. Is he gonna leave me in there? So I can snoop around? Yes! He left me in here. I can snoop! Can I do some snooping? Can. Wait, where does this go? Oh, this goes out there. Oh, maybe I can't snoop. Oh, man. I wanted to snoop, but it won't let me. What are we doing? Oh yeah, that's good. I like it. This is some good art right here. Good art. Where's my button? Bam! Look at that. Taco. There you go. That's what he should have illustrated. Anyway. Where does this go? Oh, it goes down here. Okay. I didn't know this was an option. Oh, it goes down to the guest house. Oh, okay. What am I doing now? Am I getting sleep or what? No? Forgot what I was supposed to do. Oh, yeah, go there. Alright, well, I'm going to take a quick break. Look at how much food we've eaten. How do we we get here, also? Do we walk? Like, there's no horses or anything. So how do we get here? We just were like, oh, we've never gone in here. Let's go in here. I just want to go in here. Maybe she is walled in. Maybe this is the other way in. Where's the labyrinth symbolized? Weird. Weird indeed. Weird and mysterious. Wait, where are we going? Down north? Wait, where am I going? Oh. Town Commons. I thought that wasn't where I was going. Oh, here we are, Town Commons. There's a fire. Why, Martin. Look who it is. Good evening, Andreas. Andreas, you're staying for the festival, I hope. Of course he's staying. Who would miss this, especially after the burly boys built such a beautiful bonfire? Here's a bucket on her head. A burly boy like me would do anything for you, Dove. Wouldn't help myself. I see you're feeling very festive. The food, the fires, the dancing, it really is a night to enjoy. It's to honor the anniversary of the birth of Blessed John, a vigil of he who prepared the way. Yes, yes. And he'd have liked everyone to have a good mood in their hearts and good food in their bellies. As a hermit who wandered in the desert living off locusts and wild honey, he probably wouldn't agree. I'd like to live off some wild honey myself, if you catch my meaning. So are you going to heed Otto's call and go into the forest? No, I'm really not looking for trouble. There's enough of that going around. And you, not catching any herbs? My place is by Martin's side. The word of the abbot is the word of the church. It's improper to go against the word of the church. Only slightly less improper than all the time you spend with Veronica. Oh, I'm sorry. It was a joke. It came out poorly. It's good for the heart to have cherished friends. It's fine. Andreas, I was about to say the bonfire is enough. We will dance until our legs begin to waver, right, Martin? We would not miss it for the world. It's delightful. I hope you have a great evening. You as well, Andreas. Until later. Somebody's gonna get murdered. Hey, it's Carl. Hey, Carl. I don't even know who this is, but he has a spoon in his hat. So he must be pretty cool. Say, how do you like the bonfire we built this year? Big and sturdy. It's a fine setup, Carl. Excellent work. I know we can't compare to where you come from, but we still give it our all. In celebration of the light who prepared the way for our Lord. Anton, you remember Andreas Maler, the master artist? Yeah, I've seen him around town. Son, be polite. Hello, Master Maler. How are you? I am well, thank you, young man. Anton's a good boy, let me tell you. A bit of a rascal, as you can see, but he's a good head and good heart. Likes to hide it, though. Dad, will you stop? Haha, easy to rile you up, just like your mother. Is she not attending the bonfire? She'll join us later. She went with Martha to dip her toes in the stream, pick some flowers for the garlands and wreaths. Martha? It's important to hold their traditions. You're right, especially with the times we're having. Besides, maybe Martha and Helena will come across the blossoms of a fern out there. What's so funny about that? Ferns that don't flower. That means no power to speak with animals for you, boy. Don't worry. Yeah, I got that. Got that, Anton? Make sure you keep your eyes open for those spirits walking the earth tonight. Evil spirits and demons? I've never seen any myself. And you won't have to if you're careful, my boy. The bonfire will frighten them off with the help of the Lord. That's why we have the feasts and celebrations. Speaking of, what do you think of the festival so far? It's fine, I guess. I like the fires when they're lit. The mountains get to twinkle like the stars. I don't like when people get drunk and rowdy as the night goes on. They get into fights and all. Oh, anyone in particular? Well, not as much lately, but Martin used to get in trouble. Anton's got a good eye. Martin's been a solid fellow once he came back, but he sometimes drinks too much. He's calmed down late, you know. He used to be kind of a shit. Language, boy. God doesn't look kindly on blaspheming. But those are your words, Dad. Unless you don't quote me, quote the scripture instead. It's better for your soul. You listen to your father, Anton. I will. I do. Jesus. Hey, what did I say? Don't let your mother catch you with that mouth. Well, I'll let you get back to the festivities now. It's a pleasure. Until later, Andreas. Bye. Later, nerd. Who's this guy? Ill Peter? Oh, here's Caspar, rather. Master Andreas, look at how big the bonfire is. The decorations are so fancy. I think John's Even Festival is a big event. I missed it last time I was here. Have you ever seen a festival like this, Caspar? No, I've never seen anything like this. Can I stay at the bonfire and see the costumes and watch them collect herbs, Master Maler, please? Alright, but follow along and don't get in their way. I'm too tired for the festival. I think I'll return. Okay. Yes, I promise I won't make trouble. I'll see you tomorrow, Master. Okay. Andreas. Salutations. You must be the illustrious artist. Balistar Inskov. Pleasure to meet you. You can call me Baltus, please. It's much more familiar. Master Andreas Maler, pleased to meet you. Yes, you're Maler. We all know. Let's cut to the long-winded pleasantries. What brings you to Tansing? Balistar here decided to stay in this godforsaken town for whatever unfathomable reason after his cart broke. It is not unfathomable. I enjoy the calming vistas, the peace, and quiet. It has been neither lately. You mean with Otto and the peasants have been saying? Of course that's what I mean. What else would I be talking about? You've gotten slow at your old age, Maler. Ignore him. And what is that? And what is it that you do, Balthus? He's an inventor of sorts. I make all manner of mechanical contraptions, and for all the use it is. The mind of the inventor exists to create, to build, to go one step further toward the garbage heap. Haha. A very inspiring thought, Baltus. Why, I thank you, Master Artist. Speaking of, have you had the chance to look around town tonight? I imagine the sights could also be inspiring to your artistic mind. What do you mean? Well, look at the peasant ingenuity on display. The bonfire itself, for example, is built to allow the air and the heat to flow through at the greatest speed, and it roars. It is a better piece of construction, but Otto's a clever man. It is a feat almost worthy of a university degree. These people have natural traditions. They've managed to figure out many clever things without even the most cursory education. It is knowledge that hails from preceding generations, lived experience passed along the chain of time. Not quite the knowledge of a rigorously educated mind, perhaps, but nonetheless useful. You don't need a university education to be smart. Of course you would say that. Neither of you know these people like I do. God has assigned them their place in the order of the world for good reason. There is some merit in learning from the peasants, even you, Werner, given your understanding of herbal remedies. Their traditions are profane. Consider the Eve of St. John tainted by their pagan rituals. It is an affront to Christ. Saint Eligius, Eligius warned about precisely this nearly 1,000 years ago. And nothing has come of these pagan festivals in all that time. The harm infects a man's internal soul. You might not see it, but God can. Where did this newfound piety come from? Don't pretend you know anything about me. I've been on the pilgrimage to Achin. Okay. I visited this place. Marian Shiring. Or Marian Shireen. And stood in the presence of those holy relics. To be in the presence of St. John the Baptist beheading cloth was an experience. Man, there's so much. I will never forget. I haven't managed the pilgrimage myself, but I hope to. I'm glad that you've had an experience. Your family must be proud. They are. Grand. Now I think it is time to return to the festival. We're here to celebrate. And I will continue. And I'll let you then. Good night. Werner is kind of an ass. Oh, and do come to my workshop, Master Maler. I would love to exchange ideas. It would be my pleasure. Splendid. Until then, Maler. Jerk. Jerk ass. It's Till. Let's talk to Till. Hello, Master Maler. Evening. Enjoying the festival? Very much so. I perhaps feel a tad old for the more active side of the celebration, but I enjoy the sights and sounds. Did you know that the word of the summer solstice leads back to the Romans? I thought you didn't read Latin. I picked up a few words over the years, and I still have the mind to put two and two together. Admirable, I must admit. It's nothing, Master Maler. Mainly proverbs and the occasional word, hence solsticism, solstium. Such as it looks at this time of year, the sun rises higher for a long time and then it stays there before falling again. A fitting allegory for the great cosmic arc of mankind, rise and fall. But to make up for that, dancing, leaping songs, joy and mirth. People do seem elated, although I don't think the same applies to Abbot Gernot. Otto's courting danger, I agree, going against the decrees of the abbeys, like so. The festival has always had a rebellious streak of jest and mockery. I don't see it as sacred as some. He has to be sacred enough for the church not to condemn it as heretical. True enough. Perhaps I wish I could read more about all this. Well, with the Abbey selling books from the libraries, I hoped I could get some for myself, but proved to be far too expensive. Clausen and his printings have proven to be more used, and far a bit cheaper. Does this mean you've read the 12 articles? I have. But it is not a talk to be had in this eve of celebration, Master Maler. Have you come across any other? I have indeed. Or I didn't understand everything. The text was in Latin. It was by a Roman named Strabo. Strabo? And it was about geography. That's why I noticed it. Ah, the noted philosopher and historian. He was actually Greek by birth. I imagine you were reading his Geographia. Yes, that could have been it. The book was about many kinds of barbarians, which also included the Arete tribe I read about years ago, the people who used to live in this very land before the Romans arrived. He called this place Ratium, and described it as a cluster of daub huts, and its people hostile, more like only interested in hunting and fighting. There's something about the Manus and his sons, but I can't understand a lot of it. In any case, when the Romans came, most of these locals were driven out, but some were captured to work in the fields and mines. What happened to the locals who were forced out? No idea. I would imagine that after the Romans were driven off, when their empires started falling, maybe the barbarians came back. But were they really the same people or nomads from elsewhere? Guess we may never know. Thank you for the quick history. I'll let you get back to the festivities. Enjoy yourself tonight. Until later. Alright, we don't have to do any of this, I don't think. We're just catching up. Good evening, Andreas. Nice to see you here. Grandpa, look who it is. Oh, the artist. You're still around? But to stay and enjoy the festivities. Yeah, you call this a festival? You haven't seen nothing yet. You're not gonna tell the story again, are you? Kids need to learn by heart, elf. Perch that will run you down. Ah, is this about the wild hunt? Yes, it draws near. Heed my warning. Grandpa, you're getting agitated again. It's not good for your health. Here comes Regulus. Nonsense. I can outlive any bastard out there. So, where was I? The wild hunt? No, you're not supposed to be up there, Regulus. I told you, you can't be trusted. You already knocked something off. Yes, did you bring your mask? I didn't realize I was supposed to bring one. Ah, the fools I have to suffer. The mask protects us as we banish the witches and spirits into Percia's path. She punishes all humans she finds in the woods in St. John's Eve, since only witches are out in the wilderness. Anyone caught will be turned into animals. No one but a priest can turn you back. Oh no, to be brought low to a mere beastly existence. A grim fate. Stay indoors tonight. If you want to come outside, stay within the light of St. John's fire. At least Saint Satia blesses the herbs in the forest this night. The women will gather the herbs regardless of that bastard habit. It's certainly important to stockpile some for the winter. Thank you for teaching me a great story. Pah! Ugh. Hey, Big Yord. You grab some of these ashes with you after the bonfires died down? Fine. What are the ashes for? To spread across the garden ensures a good harvest. Figures you city people don't know shit. Don't be like that, Grandpa. Now that story time is over, how are you enjoying the evening so far? I've spoken to a few other people here, very enlightening. It's the best time to spend with your friends. Have you heard anything interesting? Ha! Gossip. You two are like that burner in the forest, smoking. That's the one. Oh, that guy. Always nosy about other people. What are you doing? I've also been invited to have dinner. I guess the talking never stops. Yes, it's been fun to hear what other people think about St. John's Eve. Maybe you'll get a few dances as well, eh, Andreas? I'd rather not. What are you... Oh, you're getting down? I hope I'll get a chance to dance with my dear. Can't you see... I can't see why you couldn't. Big Georg is right there. Yes, Big Georg. Well, I shouldn't keep you from the night celebration until later. Oh, really? You weren't talking about Big Georg? And is this like 2 kids? No, it's probably a kid on the shoulder of somebody else. Alright, I guess we're done here. What do? I just guess we go sleep. Yep, we go sleep. And hope we don't get murdered. I hope we don't get murdered. We go in here. Never been in here before. Hey, it's Samuel. Hello, Andreas. I've never talked to you before. You have a sword? Who's this guy? And look at those owls. I can go up these stairs. He knows me, but I don't know him. Wait, maybe... Or do I know him? Maybe I do know him. No, I don't want to go there. I want to go home. I'm going to go sleep. Something bad is going to happen tonight. I just know it. I know something bad is going to happen. We should close our window. I mean, it's not like it's hard to break into places. Like, we leave our window open. Like, murder. Oh, it's dream time. It's dream time. I did talk to my apprentice. He wanted to stay. He said he wanted to stay. Hey, look, it's the maze. And I said, okay. Even though I felt like it was a bad idea. Wow, how fun. Sabine. What is it? Come home. I will soon. You're lying. Sometimes I think you must despise me. But maybe it's worse than that. Maybe I'm nothing to be regarded at all. What am I to you now? An annoyance? A bother? A nuisance to be ignored while you lead another life in Paris? Was there ever an ounce of love in your heart for me? This was never about love, Sabine. At first, no. But I suppose it was too much to hope that a seed of tenderness would grow between us. Fine. Go back to your books, the only things that make you happy. This house is so lonely without him. Stop. Your presence would only amplify the grief. Stop! Leave me alone. Leave me alone with the memory of him. Stop! Just leave me alone for one night. One night where I don't have to dream about him. Please. Thank you. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about. I mean, I think I know. August. Hello, August. What am I supposed to do? Just wait here with you? I suppose I can do that. Just pass the night in silence with you. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything for you. I suppose there's not much one can do against plague. You get tired where you are. The last time I saw you, I said goodnight to you. I couldn't come to bed, so I stood in the doorway. I just stood in the dark. You didn't say anything back, so I said it again. I don't know how long I stood there, just waiting for you to say goodnight. You still look the same age to me. I wonder if I'll ever forget your face. Do I remember your mother? Do I remember your mother as she is? I remember loving her. Can you ever love can you ever picture someone clearly if you... Can you ever picture someone clearly if you love them? I love you, little boy. I love you so much. Sometimes I wish I could die so I wouldn't feel it anymore. But I can't. So I retrace my steps every night, and I find my way back to her, back to you. I love you, August. Good night. Well, that's a downer, I must say. Whoa, this is different. What happened to this place? Where is Prester John? And where are Socrates and Saint Grobian? Grobian wasn't on the ship of fools. Won't you answer me? No thoughts for Beatrice. You are Beatrice, aren't you? Once. I was a voice of caution, of prudence, and now, more and less than caution. The ache of doubt that stiffens to paralysis that breeds despair. Melancholia. What happened to you? What happens to you happens to us. The foundations of the city are still moored with the ocean of your mind. Its court does not rule your mind rules the court. Once reason, curiosity, and the foolishness of your youth dwelt under the egress of your intellect. I am all that remains, the melancholy of life's autumn, but it is only June. Wit cannot save you from your own mind, Andreas. What can? A course other than the one you have already run. Another course? I'm 33. I have a life of workshop clients across the empire. And it's brought you here, Andreas Maler. What am I supposed to do about it now? Change your life. Wait, I shouldn't be here. I need to help someone. Is Caspar alright? Hey, we got... So your thoughts aren't entirely turned inward. There is still something in you that cares for others in spite of your melancholy. Perhaps there is still hope for us. Wake up, Andreas. Uh-oh. Something bad is gonna happen. I got a bad feeling about this. I got a button for that.
I have a feeling some bad stuff is about to go down.
And I just pushed it. I'm in my pajamas. My jammers. There's a lot of commotion tonight. It sounds like everyone's gone to the woods. Oh, let's pet the cat first. The weird looking cat. I can't even point out why the cat looks weird, but it does. He uses time. Hey, there he is. He's not dead. Who the hell was that? Did you see he ran off? What are you doing out here? Casper, thank God. I was worried when you didn't come back. Where have you been? I was at the bonfire with Killian, but I heard a ruckus from deeper in the woods. Who's that? Oh. Well, I left to go see what it was. Father Grenade, what are you doing out here? I was chasing one of the townsfolk, but lost track of the costume buffoon. The forest is off limits. I'll figure out who's breaking the rules and excommunicate them myself. What was that? Someone is screaming in town. They're really taking this nonsense too far this year. What are we still doing here? Come on. Huh. I've never seen these flowers before. I wonder where they found them. Who was that running off anyway? It's too hard to tell who's who in those stupid costumes. Can't worry about that later. Let's check on the town first. Oh no. Oh God, is that Otto? Where is he? Dead, yes, I'm afraid so. Someone released the rope. The platform crushed him. What? How did this happen? Balthus and Lindhart and I heard the crash and stepped outside to see what had happened. Right, and then we saw a figure in a costume rushing off from the Rathaus. It must have been whoever released the rope. What? And what were you doing during all of this, Lionheart? Enjoying a light meal with these gentlemen. Ah, what a shame. You can't blame me for this, Peter. Caspar, look to see if Otto had a note. Huh? Do it. No, Master, there's nothing. Are you certain? What were you expecting? I'm not sure. Now your hands are all bloody. My God! Otto! No! No! You. The abbot must have killed him. The bastard always had it out for Otto. We all knew it. We need answers. How dare you? I won't just stand here and be accused of such a foul act by a peasant. Go after him. Well, that was probably ill-advised. Wait, no, the abbot was with us. He's innocent. That's right. There's no way he could have killed Otto. Grab the artist and the boy, too. We'll get to the bottom of this. Caspar, run. What the hell? Oh no, they're evil mob. To the Abbey. Wow, look at us running. The heck? This isn't the path we normally take. Yeah, I guess it kind of is. It's just usually in multiple screens. Run as fast as your legs can carry you. Brothers! To the library now! They ran to the church this way. They've locked the door. Andreas, get out of the way. Otto's death demands justice. The abbot couldn't have killed Otto. He was with us when we found the body. That's true, he did arrive with you, but you don't know where he was before that, do you, Andreas? Who else would want to kill Otto? Coward, killer, Andreas, move! Garot would not have had time to run from the commons to the forest to come back with us. There must be another killer, don't you see? No mercy! Face us! He's a monster! If those monks don't come out, we'll set fire to the whole place and cook them. You've all gone mad. Everybody was in costume, so anybody could have had the chance to kill Otto for any reason. Yeah, I didn't recognize most of you in your outfits until you talked to me. Fine, damn it. You got one day to find whoever you think is the real killer, Andreas. Otherwise, we'll come back for the abbot. Andreas, all I want is justice for my husband. Please, you must find the murderer. I won't stop until I find who killed him. I mean, we have one. Alright, well, what happened? Why did that so much time pass? The peasants were really convinced Gernot killed Otto, but it was impossible. Peter's temper got in the way. The abbot is an easy target because he's at odds with Otto in his castle. Master, Peter was furious. He's only giving you a day to find the murderer. Why do you even agree to find who really killed Otto anyway? Didn't turn out well last time, did it? Why do it again? Everyone deserves justice, Caspar. You have a good heart, Master Andreas. So who do you think did it? Where do we even start? We should talk to Linhart. He always hated the peasants and supported the abbot. He was very vocal against Otto in the town commons the other day. He might have hated Otto enough to kill him. It's worth talking to him and finding out. Even if he didn't kill Otto, he might know who else had the motivation to. Oh, what about Martin? When we saw him talk to Otto, they seemed to be arguing over something. It's not likely. Martin supported Otto and the peasants. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Martin was always an ass. They had a bad enough argument. He could have wanted to kill Otto. It would be worth talking to Martin to see if what were they discussing. It might have been an idea of who would want to kill Otto. Good idea. Who else? I can't think of anyone else. I'm sure we can find other suspects. We'll have to do some more investigating to find out who the murderer is, but we'd better move fast. Could the murderer confess to Father Thomas? Well, maybe. Even if the murderer did, Father Thomas is bound by the seal of confession. He wouldn't tell us. However, we could eavesdrop on confession. Since St. John Eve just happened, the townsfolk will all come in to confess. Oh yeah, one of the townsfolk might have heard something. Anyway, it's a good place to start. We could also ask around the Golden Hand. People will tell outsiders anything. They might have heard something we missed. What about the person who ran by us in the forest? They were wearing these flowers. I've never seen them before. Right. We have to find the source of the flowers in the woods. That might give us some sort of connection to the killer. The flower might have a medical use. Or medicinal use. Someone with medical knowledge in Tassie might know where it grows. We should ask them, but who would have that knowledge? Those that I know with such a background are Brother Florian, Sister Gertrude, Agnes, and Werner. It's them. Okay. We have a lot of good places to start. Even though time is short, we have a good chance of finding the real killer. Alright, let's go to work. Oh man. That flower looked green to me. Who do you think it is? I think the flower is pretty important. If I level up my combat skills. Okay, I'm confused now. It says there's investigative stuff here, but it's not showing me where. So that's kind of confusing. Guess we'll just go in. Oh, probably here. I think he'd be in the infirmary, wouldn't you? Okay, or not. Worth a try. That's where we saw that body. Oh wait. Are they still hanging out in the library? Probably not. I didn't think about that, but maybe they're just still hanging out in the library. Because they're all scared. Yeah, there's like no one. Maybe we can go to the cellar. Let's check it out. Hey, look, it's a cat. No. He could have fed himself. Like, the food's right here. Oh well, we fed the cat. How fun, how exciting. How exciting. So excited. Animal pens. I've never been down here before. Look at the pigs! The funny pigs, the funny looking pigs. Alright. Hey, go into the cemetery, you dingus. Yeah, I'm gonna make an assumption that oh yeah, they're still in the library. They're being guarded. Well, I guess I can't talk to them. Alright. I guess I have to talk to somebody else then. They're all being held prisoner in the library, apparently. Alright. So who else can I talk to? That explains why there's no points of investigation here. Mill. Golden hand. Oh, this is not where I was thinking it was. Oh, this is not okay. I see. Can I go here? I can come in here. Sophie. Matilda. Gertrude. I'll talk to you. You have a spare moment? I have an herbal question. Oh, Master Maler, I'd be delighted. You know, I always have time for my plants. How can I help you? Do you recognize these flowers or know where they might grow? Oh yes, they're local flowers. We call them marsh marigolds. They grow near the shrine in the forest outside the monastery. Their petals are wonderful for all sorts of aches and pains, but they look so dry already. Sorry, Sister Gertrude, but we really must be off. Thank you for your help. Of course, God bless you. Okay. So now we can investigate this shrine. Now we know where they came from. Alrighty. Master, I think I see an opening behind these trees that leads to a deeper area of the forest. Could this be where that mysterious costume feature ran when Otto was murdered? We should see where it leads. It could take a while, though. Yeah, okay. What are these buildings? What is this place? Some kind of Roman ruin, like the aqueduct in the meadow. Look, Master Andreas, the flowers. Ah, finally. Maybe we'll find something useful after all. Let's look around. Ooh. A lot of these flowers are growing here. A Roman depiction of a nymph. There's an inscription underneath, probably a dedication. Romans believed that keeping the nymph of the spring happy would ensure their water stayed fresh. This cistern must have doubled as her temple. I didn't expect to see any Latin inside an aqueduct. The Latin is carved sloppily into the stone. It's odd. Is that what it looks like, Master Andreas? Yes, the costume the killer was wearing when they ran past us. So much for us finding it in the home of the killer. Well, perhaps there's a clue inside. When Flora examined the coat of Baron Rothvogel, we... I have you, Master Andreas. Caspar, go get help. I won't let you fall. It's not a long drop. Just get someone to bring a rope. Can't abandon you, Master. Bringing me a rope isn't abandoning me. I suppose that's true. Well. Now we're trapped. Well, we're all wet. And I don't think I heard anything. I guess that wasn't really that long a fall. The important thing is that you aren't hurt. Let's focus on... Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I wanted you to get a rope. Of course, Master. I wish we had a little more light down here. I can't see a thing, can you? Yeah, I'm gonna look around and see what I can find. If I can find a way out. Someone came prepared. Does this work? I must admit, I'm impressed. I just remember how flammable these brush rags are. Why are you carrying around flint and steel? Well, you never know when you might need some fire. Certainly, clearly true. What is this place? A cistern. It must collect water from the spring to feed into the aqueduct. The aqueduct in the meadow? I suppose so. Then all we need to do is follow it back. Perhaps. Ah, yes, the ghost we saw probably took this route. Okay. Oh, now he's moving with us. Okay, that's good. Well, I wanted to look this way to see if there's anything this way first. Alright. It's like a sewer, basically. Are we in a maze? Oh no. I'm detecting maziness. Well, where do you think this goes? Well, it goes up, so it probably leads out. I don't think I can squeeze through that gap. I need to find something to move the rock, something to give us leverage. Wait. Huh? Never mind. Let's find a way out of here. Yeah, we're in the ruins. How long do you think its torch is gonna last? And we're walking, and we're walking, and look, we found our way out. That's an easy jump. Remember when we saw that ghost jump? Boom! I think the killer might... I think they might be the same killer. This looks like a dead end. Oh, or not. There's a big grave. Maybe we can get out that way. It's too high for either of us to reach. Climb on my shoulder and see if you can push it out of the way. This looks like a kitchen. The Abbey kitchen? What else is up there? I don't think so. It's big though. Of course, we must be under the covenant. The convent. You see any of the nuns? No? Hello? Nothing. Where could they be? I doubt the sisters loiter in the kitchen all day long. You have the grate off. There's something heavy above me. I can only lift a little, and I don't think I can squeeze through. I might be able to reach... That's a yoink. I got a fire poker. Excellent. We can use it to move the rocks and get out of here. Oh, of course, master. Yoink.
Yoink!
Well, that's interesting. Well, we're going this way instead. So I want to see what's this way. This is a door. It appears to be so. A strange one. Where does it go? Try to nudge it. Given the distance we traveled in our elevation, it must lead to the crypt near the abbey. Really? Can we get this? Can we get out this way? What's that sound, master? Snoring? Is someone sleeping on the other side of the door? If my shoving isn't waking them up, they're either dead, drunk, or knocked out. What should we do, master? Well, we already have the poker from the convent kitchen. We can try that on the stone to try to get out, of course. That's interesting. So basically, the murder probably came from here. Because the only way is they seems weird that they would have might have been a nun. Look at the sun. You know, I don't know if I trust my jumping enough for that. I'd probably slip and fall and die. probably what would happen to me. Try using the fire poker from the kitchen to shift the rocks out of the way. Wait, I hear something. You shouldn't come here during the day. I had to. The farmer's out for blood. And... don't play stupid. We both wanted Otto gone. Now he is. I didn't kill him. Did you? Why would you ask me such a thing? Because of the note, you stupid cow. Because of the note you sent into the because of the note that sent you into hysterics. Because you're behaving like a woman who committed a murder and is afraid of being caught. How could you stop? It doesn't matter. I don't care if you did or didn't. He's dead. The idiot peasants can beat the ground with their pitchforks and nothing will come of it. What about that artist, Andreas? He could be a problem. Have you done anything to raise his suspicions? I don't think so. Good. Then just wait. Time will run out for Peter and the rest of his worthless kind. The abbot will stay in power. Pilgrims will keep coming to the shrine and staying at your inn. Yes, good. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Be quiet, go home. Don't come here again unless it's for a quick fuck. If you want comfort, talk to your fat husband. Don't bother me with your hysteria. Of course, I'm sorry. Interesting combo there. I'm glad we're finally out of there, Master. What a strange adventure. Do you think Mistress Hannah could have killed Otto? She's only been pretending to care about the town's safety. She's only concerned with the shrine staying open. Why would that make her want to kill Otto? If the peasants overthrow the abbot, they might loot or destroy the shrine. Without the hand of Saint Moritz, there's not much reason for pilgrims to travel to Kiersile. There'd hardly be any visitors to the Golden Hand. Exactly. Now we know Hannah has a motive. It's possible she'd kill to protect her family's inn. We need to talk to Nico and Killian to see. Nico? Who's that? Oh, probably inn proprietors. See just how committed she was. But first, let's go check into the guest house and clean up. People will get suspicious if we walk around town like this. Good idea, Master. Okay, that took us until Vespers.